So it looks like now we're moving into the game. Both players will see who they pick. Marth. The Marth coming out for
Omega going for Marth and Luigimitsu going for Simon. No, he went for Lucina actually.
Yep, changes. Maybe the echoes were stacked on this setup, so possibly just
I would explain it.
as they should be.
And we're going to, I believe, the Colosseum from Fire Emblem in its FD form.
And immediately a good start from Omega.
What I think is going to be happening in this game is Omega's going to be looking to sort of get into a sweet spot range where he can force pressure on Simon and leave him unable to use project. Oh, did they have another controller mishap? Oh, or it might have just been a button check. But if the characters stay the same, which I think they should be, this is going to be the kind of matchup where Lucina wants to threaten range with her good disjoints and force him to keep his ability to throw projectiles on the down low.
I can't believe Mitsu's priming Omega like that. Omega after such a strong start now. I wonder what happens. We'll have to see. Looks like someone messed up on inputting their controls. Let's see who it was. Oh, it's Omega. Right then. Well then I don't have sympathy. Omega can lose that great start then. If he's not ready to adapt to a world with tap jump. Only the true players learn how to play with tap jump.
You're just saying that because you're a melee player, aren't you?
Yes. But I also, you know, there's a precision in the world of tap jump that you must learn, you must become a part of.
Yeah.
But fair enough. So they're running back to... give me Gerudo Valley.
Back to
there we go.
Gerudo Valley.
They're not back to Gerudo Valley. It's a mix-up. We went Colosseum.
Colosseum, they're going to... I mean, it's the same sort of location if you think about it.
How dare you?
It's desert. It's
How
desert.
dare you? One is in Hyrule, in the land of the Gerudo. The other is in, I don't know where.
They're both,
I don't know
look really nice. I think GP is about to absolutely body someone for using Joy-Cons in a tournament.
So,
while GP's busy doing that, let's get back to this game.
Hey, use my controller. 2 DQs, so it's going to be me. I know, but they could have, if they just not signed up in the first place. Anyway, on the match, already a much better start for Mitsu. Now Omega's found his way in.
So yeah, like I said before, Lucina's better than average range. Means that she's going to want to just put herself in a range where she can constantly threaten him.
I like that shield break coming down really nicely with there.
Or you could just edge guard him because, you know, Simon's suck at recovering. Well, Belmont's suck at recovering. So that's a really good lead to have, especially against the Zona, which means that you won't have to approach him as often. You can take much safer options. So I like that. He went for like a directional air dodge, like while he was shielding, to like try and cross up his shield. He didn't really get anything off of it though.
One thing I really like that I've been talking about Belmont is coming in at this diagonal angle to approach the character.
Definitely, yeah.
It's definitely something they struggle to deal with.
He has a lot of range and like projectiles, but they all sort of travel in a linear path that you can predict, with the only variance being how he can angle his whip and how he can angle his axe toss. But axe toss comes out so slow that most Belmonts only use it when you're trying to land or when you're off stage.
Well, exactly. So basically, the 2 projectiles that come out quick are going to be the ones that come out in front. They don't deal with that diagonal attack. And also, if you hit Belmont as he's rearing up, the attack stops, it doesn't trade.
Together, yeah. So if you have a fast enough attack, you can interrupt him. But in any case, a good edge, an edge guard from the Holy Fire catching Omega hanging onto that ledge a little bit too long. Uses that down. I like how Belmont's used down tilt often to just get out of range as opposed to using it as a general
But Omega's
attack.
doing really well to chase it every time and punish it. He's not letting him do anything.
He's got quite a good understanding of action. You can see he's constantly sort of jumping at that diagonal angle. And now Luigimitsu needs to start thinking about either not throwing projectiles or like jumping and like using his width as a disjoint to sort of keep her out from making those kinds of approaches. Because you can see he went for it after throwing out projectile, expecting her to jump and go for that blind spot that most people believe Belmont's have.
Yeah, I'm going to say it. I feel like there's a lot of Mitsu needs to start adapting a bit just in terms of like dealing with this approach, but he is still building up damage nicely. We are seeing a couple fairs connecting way through. He's not being able to get that kind of wall of pain.
Really, that was a really good tech. Managing to get back onto stage. Oh, he tried to parry him, expecting him to go.
That was a counter.
Yeah, no, it was counter. Yeah, counter, parry, whatever.
Not whatever. Don't dismiss that, Cardi. Nice parry.
Damn, Omega's doing a lot of parries. It shows that while the Belmont's range is good, the general start on them is not quite as fast.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's quite unfortunate.
Needs to shake himself off there.
At the same time, he did have quite a decent amount of percent on him. So maybe resetting this might have helped, but even though...
No, Omega's going to be upset with that.
It's going to be a little bit, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be hurting a little bit mentally from losing a stock like that.
But I like that he took that moment on both players took the moment on the spawn platform. Now one thing I've seen Omega do, every time an axe has come out at long range, aside from obviously grounded, but he's run all the way across and just grabbed him for him. Simon Axe has come out. Oh, he's going to push that. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He accidentally fast fell the forward air, leading to his unfortunate SD. The first game going to Luigimitsu.
That's the heartbreaker.
It seems like he was getting a bit too aggressive. And
I think he had to.
Yeah,
I think he was
did
doing.
Have to play aggressive.
I think he was doing everything right in terms of his aggression and play. But the problem is when you just make a misinput.
Yeah.
When you're doing aggression, you obviously have to be very careful, especially in this.
Especially when attacking someone with as bad of an offstage game as like the Belmonts.
When you jump off stage like that, you are making a verbal contract, non-written agreement. That you could just die.
You could just die for it, yeah.
You have to do whatever you can in your power to minimize that, but you got to still accept it.
And you also have to maximize the reward for going off stage as well.
And obviously, if you're going to make misinput, make a mistake, like, you'll die for it. That's part and parcel of the game we play.
That's just the game, that's how it works.
Let's see if Omega can shake that off. Guys! 15 count! They're doing... 15 count. They picked... Yeah, it was Omega count. There we go. Players didn't realise that they picked the Omega Town. Luckily, the hero Jaxter, myself, comes in to save the day, as per usual. There's the swap. I definitely feel like Lucina would do better in this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Marth has that tipper range.
Well, I mean, the way Omega's playing as well.
With the way Omega's playing, yeah, he doesn't really go for spaced aerials. He's just going for that really aggressive option of just keeping Simon constantly on the defense.
Like that movement there, just catching. Oh, he's getting juggled by these projectiles.
Now, Town City is an interesting stage. The platforms help with landing, but at the same time, being stuck on one of them, especially against a character with a kill projectile like Simon, can be really intimidating.
Nice down tilt there, clearing the stage, game off.
Throwing out that Holy Cross. It covers so much space, and the fact that the returning hitbox pops them up in the air means it's a really good combo starter as well, and it can force the opponent to make options in like the heat of the moment that they can quickly exploit with their long range normals.
This game definitely a great deal more in Omega's favour.
I like how he's using like the initial, he's chaining the initial dashes together to create space between him and Omega, and then either throwing out projectile or a disjoint.
Oh, nice catch.
And he catches it. Now he's got an even more versatile projectile. And not enough Belmonts catch their down B. Usually when they down B someone and it bounces off their shield, they leave it and they don't react quickly enough, which is a very bad idea because the projectile doesn't count as yours anymore, so you can get hit by that fire hitbox. But I like how Luigimitsu clearly knew it was going to bounce off shield and grabbed it so that he could get extra mileage out of what would otherwise be a mistake.
That F-tilt off the Holy Water will take that stock.
That was a good option. Most Belmonts love to go for the down B into F smash. However, if you just go for an F-tilt, which at certain percents, it's just more reliable than an F smash and is less likely to whiff if they manage to SDI out the way or if the down B runs out in time.
So much range on that dash attack. Caught that roll back. Just kept going. Spinning his whip.
He's got a mega trapped on the platform again, but a nice directional air dodge gets him onto the other platform and back onto the stage.
Nice read on that roll.
Goes to the edge guard again, but I like how Luigimitsu's using the tether of his forward air, but he's using the instant reel in to get in before he can get edge guarded. Unfortunately, he couldn't in that case. Omega doing a good job. He put himself right at the point where he would begin to tether himself in and threw out a move with a long hitbox like neutral air, which caught him out and secured the kill for him.
So far though, you know, this is looking more and more even. Mitsu just trying to hit his whip. Get his way in, like that F-tilt.
F-tilt is such a good move, especially against characters with swords. It just has so much range, it comes out quickly, and it has very little end lag as well. It's just such a good
that was a...
wow.
Oh, hit the whip.
Bit of a bad... that must have been bad DI, right?
Yeah, I assume maybe no DI. I assume he didn't get expected to hit there. But Mitsu master with his whip.
That's why I think Belmonts are going to become that much better when people know how to correctly and precisely place their disjoints. It's not going to be about the projectiles. They're just a tool to help them control space, and that whip is going to be what pushes them into like a potentially really strong category of zoner.
Now it's just building more and more in Mitsu's favor.
Oh,
nice.
Neutral B actually managed to catch him. Unfortunate.
Oh, he's back.
Oh wow, he made it back from that.
Okay,
was,
all right.
Weird interaction.
I think Mitsu spared him. I'm gonna believe that's what happened. I think Mitsu was a good guy. Let him make it back.
Now he's stuck off stage again.
You know, Mitsu's a good guy. He'll let you live if you're SD, but he's also not gonna let you get off the ledge. You know, he's not a saint. Right?
And even with that sparing, he's still got like no percent on him. He can very easily take this game with one well-placed aerial, unless Omega gets the edge guard, and no, he doesn't get it. Air dodges back onto the stage and play from Luigimitsu.
That's such a good usage of the angle.
And it sent him into such a bad angle. I'm surprised he actually managed to make it back. And an axe to take the set. 2-0 in his favour.
Well played, Luigimitsu. Unfortunate SD is coming out from Omega. Possible character and experience there, as we said, not his choice character in Threshold. But Belmont maybe use a flail as his main weapon, but Luigimitsu was not flailing it around.